Okay, so today we're talking about equations, and if you notice up here in the top right-hand corner, there's some important information that you need to highlight or underline. First of all, I want to show you that in 6th grade you actually worked on equations. If you see here at the bottom, that's what you call a one-step equation. Then in 7th grade you started working on two-step equations. Now in 8th grade we're working on multi-step equations. So let's go through a few of these examples. First of all, in this case, we want to underline the expression. So for each equation, there are two expressions, one on the left, one on the right. So in this case, you have 4 as an expression, on the other side, x plus 1. In this particular two-step equation, we have two expressions again, one on the left, one on the right of the equation. And lastly, we have an equation here, an expression here, and then an expression here, one on the left, one on the right. So as you can see, an expression is just one part of the equation. And for every equation, we have two expressions, one on the left, one on the right, two expressions. Coefficients in red, co means with or together. So we're always looking for the number that is with or together with a variable. So there is 1. I'm going to put a little space so I can make it red. Here's another one, the coefficient, because 7 and x are together. Found another one here because 2 and x are together. And lastly, 2x over here, 2 and x are together, so that makes coefficients. A variable is just a letter that represents a number. So in this case, we're looking for variables. The first one down here at the bottom in green is our x. Over here is another one. Now keep in mind the variable doesn't always have to be x. It just happens to be that all of these questions have x in them. And here's one more right here. Lastly, a constant. A constant is a number that's all by itself. For instance, you have a 3 here. We could really say a positive 3. So let's highlight that blue. There's a positive 4. Over here you have a negative 4 and a positive 2.5. So there's more constants there. Those are the numbers that are all by themselves. There's a positive 5 here and a positive 2 here. Again, this expression positive 4 is also a constant, and positive 1 is a constant. So there you go. As you do your writing, remember an equation is a number sentence that is solving for an unknown value. And see here, you can figure out the difference between an expression, a coefficient, a variable, and a constant.